All right, it's me back again. This time I have downloaded a reshade for Bloodborne. Also, just a quick note, my previous videos have said that the audio doesn't really work. I've gotten the audio to work every single time. You need to quit all the way to the main menu by going into exit game, then you return to the title menu, then you can Alt F4, force close the game from there. But here, real quick, we're just gonna go ahead and reawaken. I'm gonna go and attempt to get through the Forbidden Woods and just see how the game runs with this new reshade. See how it affects the gameplay at all. I did not go to the right place. I saw Cathedral and I just went to Cathedral, but actually this might be the right place. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Get my cursor out of the way. But, you know, we're just gonna go through the Forbidden Woods and progress the game further. Reshade is looking really nice. Also, still running really smooth. I did end up trying some sound effects mods, or it's not sound effects, it's SFX, special effects that enables the blood and other stuff like that to be visible. And it did work. The blood and everything showed up. It's just that I found that it was still crashing at certain points, especially with like the Gatling guns. Those were still crashing because it's drawing so many of those particles.
As you know, well, but I had, if you, well, and the, well, this, in this, but today, and furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Bergenworth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the, a bit of wisdom once, and it was the root, and for the pup. I bid you, may the good.
Yep, so we're gonna go down here and tell this old dead guy the password. Oh. I believe that there's some stairs somewhere. Well, we're kind of going to be blindly walking until we can find a doorway. Okay, there you go. All right. We made it. Is everything here invisible too? No, we're actually good. Some slight graphics issues, but other than that, we're fine. And, well, we actually got a crash. Okay. We got a crash. Nothing too severe. Sucks, but, you know. It did literally just have to, like, die. But I don't think the, yeah, it's not going to work with the sound all the way, so I have to reclose it. This is what you have to do. If it does crash, just open up the game, Alt F4. It'll close again. It's a bit of a process, but that's what we have to do for now until the emulator can properly, you know, do the sound without having to force quit. Or it didn't work at all. I mean, whatever floats this boat, really. Yeah, it didn't work, but we're here. See if it crashes again. I don't know if it's going to be like a certain area. Which I heard that there is there's a new version of Chat PS4 that does fix the memory leaking issue. Somebody's made a video, and it shows that, I mean, the memory leak, like, it barely goes up at all as they're playing. Of course, it goes up and fluctuates, but It normally used to go from like using no RAM to literally all of it until it just crashes your game. And now I think the memory leak has been mostly fixed. So I'm gonna try to find that new version and see if I can get that working. That actually scared me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't played this game in so long. Like, before the PC version, I kind of just never revisited this game on PlayStation. That's the thing that sucks about not having the SFX files working, is that you're just gonna get hit and you don't know where it's coming from. Gonna keep going through out here. I'm pretty sure this is where you can what is that noise? Oh, it is somebody falling. It's like, just keep like moaning in my ear, bro. It's weird. Traps everywhere for real. I don't trust that. Looks like you get in the middle of that and it's just gonna collapse. That's legit how long I haven't played this game for. I would remember it, but I just don't. I'm gonna die. Car camera is powerful, but it's not fast. I'm gonna need you to chill out, brother. I knew it. Always with the pit of death that like throws you down here and you really just can't get out. Is there something else down here? Oh. There's gotta be something down here. Antidote. Really nothing, but you know. It's really whatever. But yeah, the reshade is really nice. It does provide a lot more lighting. I'm probably gonna do the dynamic lighting once I'm done with this video and just see how it runs. I know that certain dynamic lighting can make your FPS go down, but some of it improves stability. Like there's certain things that improve stability more than anything else. So I would think that that would be a pretty good thing to use. I don't know why I opened that, I'm gonna be honest. At least the car camera's OP. You're not dead. So I'm pretty sure what I could do is I could do the trial and error thing and try to go through the sound effects files or SFX files to get like the Gatling gun ones removed and have it to where, I mean, I can see my Molotovs, I can see everything else. It was also, you know, get rid of the point lights and everything. It's just that it would take so long that I would just wait for somebody that, or wait for the emulator to not only improve, but also just wait for somebody to make a version of like a sound effects mod. I'm just gonna call it sound effects, I don't even care anymore. Just keep messing up anyway. That will prevent it crashing on the Gatling guns firing and other random fire effects. I know that it would sometimes crash if I threw my Molotov. That's why I turned it off, because I use my Molotovs quite a bit. So yeah, I would like get into a fight, throw a Molotov, and then it would hit the ground and it would just crash. So I just had to turn it off. That way it would hopefully not crash. And then as soon as I just removed all of them again, it started working perfectly fine. It's just that it's like the unfortunate part is that, of course, you don't have bullets or anything like that, or blood.
I'll mess up your brain.
He did not mess up my brain. The thing is without point lights is just that it's really dark. But honestly, I don't know if that kind of like fits the Bloodborne like aesthetic better or worse. So I just think of like Bloodborne as just being such a dark and unforgiving game. Ow. Feels like Dark Souls 3. Go ahead and take the leap. You won't die. Probably have to go down the stairs. Might be a painful video to watch, but honestly, the videos I've made are really specifically in the beginning just made for me as like a, you know, a bit of like a, not like really a journal, I guess you could say, but kind of just to record the progress that has been made. Because even before I got the emulator working, I could barely get it to boot in game. It would still like crash on upon like even loading the menu. So being able to play it now just really shows how consistent everything is running now compared to how it was. Oh, that's just amazing. I don't like that noise that thing is making. Ah, it's like they're clickers. Oh my god, it's Mesmer. Elden Ring DLC is just copied assets from Bloodborne. I guess it would be true, everything's just snakes. Oh, no, you gotta, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, epilepsy warning. I think we're about to enter a place that has a bunch of flashing, so... I think I remember just like running through this place. I never really like... Oh, I'm stuck. I made it out alive somehow. I don't even know how I did that. I hate the pigs in this game. Sometimes I even wonder if I'm going the right way. I hate that. No, I think I recognize this gate. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see if it crashes on the Shadow of Yharnam fight. I haven't done this fight in a long time. Okay, so one of them's, that's a problem. So one of them shooting at me, I literally can't tell. We'll manage. We will manage, though. We will manage. I just like I don't like the way that they're moving, because it normally would be easy to dodge their attacks if I was playing on console. I remember it was like pretty easy. This fight was pretty easy, even though it's a gank, because all you have to do is just watch for them to move and then just parry them to death. That is literally the start of Mesmer's phase 2 attack. You can't say it's not. I'll just beat you to death then. Doesn't bother me. Well, I mean, you're just dead now. I mean, he's not doing anything. Well, Shadows of Yharnam dead. I mean, it's really like, I mean, if I can get all the way up to Shadows of Yharnam, kill him, go through all, like the entirety of the Forgotten Woods. Yeah, there's some invisible stuff here. Because the entirety of the Forgotten Woods, kill the Shadows of Yharnam, and get through to Bergenworth. That is quite insane. Absolutely doo-dooed on. But yeah, I think that's pretty crazy. Like, I didn't have any stutters. Like, there's not really, like, I didn't really crash. Like, there's not really much, like, I could say that went wrong during that. Of course, I had a crash, but that's pretty much the current state. That's the current state of this right now.
I must have drifted off. What is it you desire? Farewell, may you find...
And the thing is that technically you could get the you know, Old Hunters DLC working too. I don't have enough Bloodstone shards. It's kind of tragic, but everything works, dude, and that's just the best thing. I'll definitely experiment with a little bit more of a dynamic lighting and just the rest of the other mods to just make the game look so much better. And also, I didn't know if you if you didn't notice, there is a slight depth of field, and the depth of field kind of makes the HUD go away too. That's why it's kind of like a bit weird. So this is probably best experienced with the HUD off, to where you could really just like take in the, and because the depth of field kind of drags it out a bit, but. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go probably test out the Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go test out the dynamic lighting and probably make another video on that. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.